Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass not complete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Heading left after the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a fumble. And the offense recovers the fumble. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Gives it to the back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They'll run it here. The gain is 3, and now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Bears will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now here's the toss play. Just trucks through the defender. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Watch the spin move.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Bears are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And we're all tied up now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, South Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Bulls. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, but changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Rivera.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete in 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's going to hand this off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football, they're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Got it.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
In blue. In blue.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out. He's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The USF offense is back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw, Ray.
The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Toss it to the back, running left. Runs through the defender. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Got it.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Bulls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Went after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, really surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Easy.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
Come on, set.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Bulls offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Ready, set.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Crucial 3rd down play right here.
Bring it.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And they'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll toss it to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wide out. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll try the right here. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game. They had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, not great through. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Rivera. Fighting off the tackler. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
42 Spider. Fourth. Ready.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
USF offense is back out there now. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Read option. He pulls it, and he'll try the left side. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here.
Ready up. In blue. In blue.
And the running back takes the handoff, powers through. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up.
Cobra. Go.
Toss play running right. Tackle made after just a short gain.
On the set.
This is the 6th play on the drive.
Here we go.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Ball handed off. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Got it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Testing the right side here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Razor, razor. Roll it, roll it.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
325.
And now the running back's got it again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20.
Here we go. Ready.
Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Down. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Herrera. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, USF. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. And it's a kneel down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
The Bulls will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now they'll run it on the toss. Ball is free in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.